Well, hello again. Lowell Edwards for the Province, the video edition of the fifth quarter on Saturday night from Empire Field, where before 23,000 disbelieving fans, I think you'd have to say, but it thoroughly entertained in a strange sort of way. The Lions come through, pull out a 16-14 win with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Very, very unusual game. I guess won by defense of the Lions, won by just enough offense from Travis Lulay, although he certainly struggled on the night with 237 yards passing, but I guess more importantly with the 57 yards he had along the ground when he finally realized his legs were probably about as efficient or more efficient than what he could do with his arm. And I guess the story of the game would be the 3 field goals from Paul McCallum, who really shouldn't have been out there, or wouldn't have not have been out there if they had a backup kicker that they could trust. McCallum tweaked his hamstring in the first half trying to get a first down on a fake punt. He was not the same kicker since that point, but still had enough in his 40-year-old leg. He got a 39-yarder, a 40-yarder to keep the game close and get the Lions back after Lulay had scored a spectacular touchdown and really energized the crowd and a little bit of the offense too. That got the Lions close. McCallum's field goals put them ahead. The Lions needed another field goal from McCallum, a chip shot with 12 seconds left to win the game. In rather improbable fashion, I think, given the fact that the Lions really didn't generate much offense. Defensively, though, a solid game. All points around, and Wally Buono singled out Giannis Davis on special teams as well. He should. 150 yards of return yards that were very, very critical in getting this Lions offense some decent field position. So all in all, pretty entertaining night. It was the park was rocking and rolling for a while there in the second half once the Lions made it interesting, because they didn't make it interesting in the first half at all. We'll have to see in the next couple of days where the injuries with this team lie. Of course, McCallum would not figure to play in the next game. Sean White may well get his chance finally. Geroy Simon and Paris Jackson were both injured in the second half, but they both hung in there. Geroy had a couple of very clutch grabs in the second, or that final drive, which enabled McCallum to get close for the winning field goal. The Bombers lose for the 10th time this year, 7th time this year that they've lost by 7 points or less. Certainly a sign of a team that has some good parts with Stephen Giles, but just aren't able to get over the hump. The Lions defense certainly did an outstanding job limiting them to 4 points on the final 14 drives or possessions that the Bombers had to end the game. 16-14 BC, so have your say now on the blog. Look forward to seeing your comments below. That's the fifth quarter from Empire Field.